Warriors, rise! My first bad publicity. Or is it? I'll let you decide.
I ain't gonna give in now. I think gonna live this now. I be gonna be man, I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in their ring when I'm knocking them out when I'm back with the blame. Cause I am just up on the journey. You just know that I'm just going insane.
Warriors, rise! Welcome back, Warriors. So this is my first press release as the CEO of the 3T Warrior Academy. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, crypto, and business coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. And today, Business Insider released an article that is less than favorable around me as a crypto influencer or influencer and the like. So what I'd like to do is do my own press release with high vibration and positivity, the highest level of frequency, and I want to break down the article with you. Now, I got reached out to Business Insider about the article coming out, and I sent them some very detailed information about the things they were asking. Many of those things aren't in there, so I want to tell you the story if you've never met me before. But one thing I want to share with you is most of this story is already in here. One of the mottos that I live by in my life is expose yourself to the world before they do. So I've been very honest about my life. 16 years ago, I was an opiate addict. I attempted suicide on December 18th, 2006, and I wrote about everything that I went through in this book. So they could have read the book, but we'll break it down for you. So we're going to break down the article together. This is not a negative thing. I'm not mad about the article, but I want to share with you as my perspective and my side. First of all, as I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Don't trust a word I say, but trust the feeling and vibration it creates in your body and act accordingly. So this article came out eight hours ago. And it is the rise of crypto hype men, how the YouTube is making fortunes by promoting cryptocurrencies, making wild predictions and profiting from their loyal fans. So let's take a moment for just a second. Let's ask ourselves a question. When somebody becomes an influencer or a creator, if they were to make money off of a product, do they go out and attack them? Pro athletes, anybody. So I just want to start with that really quickly. Now, what this is being tied up in the fact that we're talking about cryptocurrency, a financial thing. Now, the whole thing we're talking about within our financial system, let's think about this. Since 1971, they printed money to an oblivion, okay? They literally have printed money to an oblivion. We're in a debt-based society. Our country is completely upside down when it comes to our debt to income ratio. We're negative GDP right now. But we talk about our cryptocurrencies on these platforms and be open and honest with the public about what we're doing. And we are crypto hype men. What do you think that the media is doing on a daily basis? They're sharing information just like we are. Okay. You got people, they even mentioned Jim Cramer in here predicting, and 90% of the, well, shouldn't even give it a percentage. I don't know how many times, but many times it's wrong. But let's break this down. I'm not upset about this article at all, but I'd highly recommend you dive into it. It looks very unfavorably on us as cryptocurrency influencers. Now, there's many other cryptocurrency influencers mentioned in here, but I'm just going to address myself because I don't really focus on other influence. I don't focus on other people. I focus on myself, my team, higher level vibration, and my family. So we'll dive into when it starts to talk about Coach JV here. Okay. So let's dive into this. Let's see. All right, here we go. So it says off-target predictions from unorthodox backgrounds. It says, don't trust a word I say. John Boscus, 48 years old. I'm 48 years old. I'm 46. They didn't get that correctly. So I'm 46. 48 years old, former Wells Fargo district branch manager. I was a vice president at Wells Fargo. They also didn't put in here that I went to CBA Executive Banking School. I also have a 4-year bachelor's degree, which they didn't put in here as well. Told his 1.1 million followers on TikTok in a video this past spring to trust the feeling and vibration in your body. Okay, let's just redo that. He kind of mixed these up. I always say, don't trust a word I say, trust the feeling and vibration it creates in your body and act accordingly. So he mixed those things up, okay? Vasquez's predictions have flopped. 6 coins he recommended to insider readers in November 2021 are down 73% on average. Ripple, which is XRP, which he told his followers in February 2022 to buy the dip and hold on like a tick on a dog, drop from 84 cents to 32 cents. If you break down my videos, I've been saying hold on like a tick on a dog. I dollar cost average in. We always say don't trip by the dip. What we mean by that is when things are collapsing, and if you're in a fundamental investment like Warren Buffett, you're not going to sell that investment just because it's dipping. It's a great opportunity to buy back in. Okay. He says in an email, he said his content has always been based on long-term view of the markets and not get rich quick. True statement. Thank you for being truthful with that one. Vasquez, and I'm not saying he's not being truthful or this article is not. Vasquez, like many other crypto influencers, colleagues, came from unconventional backgrounds. Heck yeah, I came from suicide, got my shit together, got off a drug addiction, wrote my first book in 2012, wrote my second book in 2017, and have been completely open and honest with my background. Before hawking crypto advice wrapped in new plague, I can't even pronounce that with my dyslexia. He didn't put that in here. I have dyslexia. He netted hundreds of thousands of followers as a TikTok wellness vlogger. That is not true. We started blowing up because I started sharing what I was doing, getting off my mom's couch, which I was honest about, getting into cryptocurrency. And as I've done that, I've diversified and now own multiple companies, got into cryptocurrency, leveraged life insurance, and precious metals. I've talked about the exact process. So he boasts his followers count well over 7 figures. Okay, so here, pivoting into finance and crypto, he boasts his followers count well over 7 figures, so which is 1 million. The self-described truth seeker, yes, I am a truth seeker, now records videos in tank tops, truth, preaching his merits of Jesus, TikTok, and crypto. I really appreciated that, actually. Thank you. I love the life of Jesus, and that's the path that I follow. Vasquez's experience in this was cool. This is a positive. Vasquez's experience in retail banking gives him some financial background, but many of his peers have none. I spent 10 years in banking. I went to CBA Executive Banking School. You can type in John Vasquez, 2016, CBA Executive Banking School. You'll see my cute little graduation picture. Unlike mainstream financial professionals, from certified financial planners to research analysts, most cryptocurrency analysts rarely have any certifications or financial training. Ben Armstrong, I'm not going to talk about any other influence in here. They can do their thing. Okay. So it says, this is the part I didn't like. The other influencers, their names, I'm not going to mention them, have track records similar to Vasquez, predicting Bitcoin would reach 300,000. If you follow my channel, I don't do cryptocurrency predictions. If you're on my lives, I don't do cryptocurrency predictions before it collapsed. Armstrong championed the high yield savings. Oh, sorry, that's his thing. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I focus on myself. Okay. So then it dives into credentials, doesn't solve anything, but it gives a little more. They're talking about certifications and financial advisors. So go ask your financial advisor to show you their exact portfolio and see if it aligns with what their portfolio is and see if they're not selling the products and services that benefit the bank. I digress. Both Vasquez and Armstrong filed bankruptcy. This is one I want to be very clear with you guys. Go read my books. Filed bankruptcy in early AUGHTS. I don't know what that means. I want to make sure you're very clear on this. I filed bankruptcy going in from 2007 to 2008 after a massive opiate addiction, attempted suicide where I lost everything. Went through the court system. The judge was amazing and kind enough to give me a fresh start as a clean person coming off of opiates, off an attempted suicide, trying to get my shit together to take care of my daughter. And he gave me a clean slate, a complete clean slate. And I started over back in 2008. And I'm very grateful for that because since then I've gotten a 4-year degree. I became an executive at a bank. I become a truth seeker. I become an amazing father. I'm an amazing business owner. I'm an amazing friend, and I'm an amazing steward to the ability I get to live in this society. I guess the following of Jesus as they talk about. Okay. Let's see. So YouTubers are under no obligation to fully disclose their holdings. Of course not. Leaving viewers unaware of its content. So I guess, do the financial advisors disclose their holdings to you guys? Leaving viewers unaware of the content creator has to stake and what they're pushing. I don't push cryptocurrencies on you guys. If you guys watch my channel, and I showed my portfolio inside of our Warrior Academy. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm like, here's what I'm invested in. Make your own decisions. Perhaps wary of running afoul of regulation. That's about somebody else. So, let's see. And then this is kind of cool. They talk about Jim Cramer, and even Wall Street veterans and analysts are wrong about their predictions. CNBC Jim Cramer, a Goldman Sachs alumni, has been widely parodied for the market views and his stock picks. But some experts say credentialing the field could help bring more oversight. Okay. Let's dive into this. Where are we at here? The bankruptcy thing is a thing I wanted to cover. Singapore, I think that was the biggest things about me as an influencer. So the thing is, don't trust the word I say. Trust the feeling and vibration it creates in your body and act accordingly. If you've known me on my TikTok, in my book, Roids to Riches, you can get this on Amazon. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about is, yes, we do have a Warrior Academy that has over 1,200 warriors in it. Mindset, subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision board creation. We talk about crypto. It's a community of people rising up together, supporting each other. I highly recommend you try to find one bad review on the Warrior Academy or Coach JV. I also have a podcast, Coach JV Podcast. I've done over 1,300 podcasts since 2017. One of the biggest things about me, Business Insider sent me this information that I could respond to, gave them fair information on everything. I have nothing to hide. One of the things about me is I've been crystal clear on my journey from my parents' couch, my mom's couch, to where I'm at today. I will always be open, honest, and transparent about everything that happens. So I'm very grateful to this article by Business Insider because it gives people a decision to understand who they're dealing with. But I wanted to share with you guys from my heart and my family to yours. I don't run from stuff like this. There's going to be a lot more. And I also want to put an invite out there to any media station that would like to interview me live. Not a chopped up interview where you can change my words, but if you want to interview me live, and some have reached out to me, you know who you are, have reached out to me. And when I said I will do it live, you refused to. I will do it live with you so we can have a conversation, so I can openly express without my stuff being chopped up, my feelings and vibration. Let's have an open conversation about this type of stuff and how our ecosystem is changing. The education system is being flipped upside down. Yes, you have a guy in a tank top, long hair, traveling around, enjoying himself, being with his kids, creating financial freedom, out there speaking about what I'm doing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I've never told people to buy a crypto. I've never forced them to buy a cryptocurrency. I'm just sharing information, just like journalists do. So I hope this message reaches you well. You know, I thought about this, and this is not a bash on Business Insider. I think this is a very well-written article. But many things you have to have discernment. That's really important. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Go check out the article at Business Insider. It's my first press release, and I'm sure many more to come. And any news station would like to have me on live, I will be there in a split second. Warriors, get your shit together. Let's go.